Chris over here, All On Canine Services. So today I am in Comac. This is a little bit of an emotional story for me. Sadie is now 8 months old.
Yeah, 8 months.
8 months. So this is my 5th lesson. I did one video already, and here's the difference now. My first time that I came here, Sadie was a very scared, nervous dog that came from a rescue. What was it again? The adoption center. So they adopted. You were at a Petco. Where were you when you adopted?
It was in Middle Place. It was at just like a little fair outside.
Okay, so there was a fair, and they adopted Sadie when she was a puppy. So here was the deal. Sadie was a very nervous wreck, very stressed out, very confused, had fear, flight. So when I first met the dog, it took a lot of work for her to even come to me. I had to figure out how to play games with her, tell her to warm up with me. She growled at me, freaked out, and here's the thing. They were concerned about the behavior of the dog, and they were thinking about like maybe this wasn't the right dog for them. But here's the thing. Here's the cool story. When I met Anthony, I worked with his sister about 6 years ago. His sister had a German Shepherd and that I worked with, and she had a bunch of other dogs too in the house. And I became very good friends with his sister Desiree. And we stayed close over the years, and we text. And when they adopted this dog, his sister said, "Hey, why don't you call Chris and to see?" So, it's such a pleasure that when I have clients that I stay friends with them and we have a good working relationship. And his sister did amazing working with the German Shepherd, Callie. And she still has Callie, and it's an amazing dog. But when I met this dog, it was different, because when I was dealing with a working dog, that's easy to work with a working dog that just did all the corrections and all the commands, did everything I wanted to do like clockwork. Probably 6 years ago, because now I'm in the rescue world, I probably would have not known how to deal with fear as well as I do now. And the reason why became a better trainer is because I became more understanding going to the shelters and volunteering my time and working with shelter dogs and teaching shelter dogs to get away from that fear mode and build confidence. And what we have now, she is much more of a confident dog. She now comes to me, is happy to see me. We changed a lot of different things. We used a martingale that maybe 7-8 years ago, I would have never used a martingale. I probably was just staying with a different tool, but I've learned to change my tools up as I've grown into working into the rescue world. And I figured what tools work and for a dog that has so much fear mode. So she's not always so perfect on all the commands, and I'm okay with that. But the thing is, they're not getting rid of this dog anymore. They made it work. And you know what? It took the training. It took week after week after week to get to a better place. She doesn't have to be perfect, but she's not a liability. She's not nipping and biting at the family anymore. She became a very loving, confident dog, where in the beginning, she had no confidence. You became a great pack leader now, and you're doing amazing, and I'm really proud of you for doing all this work. And now the whole family's involved. His son is involved. Everybody's involved working with this dog. So I will tell you this. I wouldn't change anything with this dog. I know that I got this dog into a better place because of my positivity and calmness of training. And where shelter dogs are not broken, rescue dogs are not broken, you can get a 6-month-old purebred dog, and they could be more of a pain in the neck than this dog here. So, but here's the thing, I got her to the better place. And that's what it's all about. Me getting a dog to a better place where it didn't cost him financially a lot of money, We didn't send this dog away to board and train, and I just did one lesson at a time and working with you.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was an amazing experience helping an owner with their struggles of their dog and me working with them. So all I can say is, here's my blessing in my life. My blessing in my life is helping as many rescue dogs as I can to get to a better place so they don't go back to a rescue, they don't go back to a shelter, and I just do one lesson at a time. And we did 5 lessons, and you know what? She's a pretty good dog now, and she's doing all her commands, and she's amazing, and I just love this little girl. And you know what? She definitely tugged on my heart. She definitely tugged on my heart. She made me a better dog trainer. She taught me how to be better. And you know what? That's what it's all about for me, being better. And where maybe years ago I would have never been able to do this, dealing with scared, feared dogs. I was only dealing with working dogs, high-powered working dogs. But now I made a dog much, much better. So thank you very much for watching my video. Have a blessed and positive day.